What are you doing?
I really fancy a curry.
I think Tom and Damien left this around.
Oh yeah, bring it over.
Hello?
How'd you turn it on?
Hello?
Hello?
Curry. Curry.
Can I have a lamb Rohan Josh?
Hello? Hello?
Cheese Palantiri?
Do you know? I don't know how to turn it on.
No, me either.
Maybe
Should we give it a run?
I don't know. It's a little bit.
I'll take that, my lad, James.
I want a curry. Jeez. Some hospitality, eh?
Mm.
Stars are veiled. The eye of the enemy is moving.
Where are you going? I just really want a curry. Damn suns aren't fed us. James! James! Hello? Can I have a curry? 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 Oh, curry!
He is here.
Oh, it's a curry! Oh, curry! Oh, curry! Oh, curry! Oh, curry! Oh, the curry! Oh, no, curry! Oh, my! Oh, curry! Oh, curry! Oh, curry! Oh, no! Fool of a toque.
Welcome to Strategy Battle Games on our GBHL YouTube video. You're here with your host GBHL Damien.
And GBHL Tom.
And we are here with episode
30.
of the Palantir.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Dialed that out. I don't think they will have noticed. We are back.
Smooth.
Absolutely. Very smooth. And don't draw attention to it.
No.
We're back because
For the 30th episode.
30th episode.
Would you believe it, Damien?
Would you Adam and Eve it?
Oh.
No.
No.
Can't believe people watch this trash. 30 episodes, wow, God, it's
Yeah.
a big moment.
Is it?
I don't know.
Probably
I don't
do
even know.
something.
We'll do something, we've got a party pop up. Yeah, 30 episodes, thanks for watching.
Mhm.
That means we've been doing this for, it's not even a helpful number of months,
No.
is it?
It's not helpful
It's
at all.
like 7.5 months plus missed episodes.
Yeah.
So there you go, it's not a big deal, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Where are our presents? We need another box of Freddos.
We're nearly catching up to your... How old you are.
Yep. Yeah, very much. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, strong.
Yeah.
We passed that soon. I always feel like we're nearly catching up on Speak Friend and Question, but they always seem to stay ahead of us. I don't know how it works. We are back. Sorry we missed last week. We didn't do a show last week. Why?
Because we ran the tournament.
And we were asleep. We were asleep last week.
Yeah.
Well, afterwards. We had our tournament on Sunday and Monday, and the only day we could have done it was on Tuesday, and we were exhausted.
Yeah.
So apologies for that. It wasn't intentional, but hopefully the award ceremony was something to watch. But we are back. Very exciting news, and we're thrilled to be here.
You sound thrilled.
I meant that. That did sound like I said, didn't it?
It's like my David Reed from last week. You sound really thrilled to play him.
Yeah, I love playing David Reed. But then you're a bigot, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah, David likes me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole of Scotland likes me. I think it's...
Or Scotland likes you.
Yeah, well,
You're in the
Scottish
minority of the
players.
UK at the moment.
Yeah. Let's not get political.
Very political.
The international viewers won't know what I said. Right, so anyway, we've been doing a lot of rogue tea sipping, so maybe we should...
Oh yeah, are we not allowed to before the tea taste?
I generally try not to.
Oh, sorry. I just saw it sitting there.
Damon's been, all over that. Can't keep his grubby hands off the tea. So, the tea toast last week went to a very, very special person.
Special.
It went to James.
I did.
and he was moderately pleased.
I think so. I think he might have been excited.
Yeah.
I think he might have been planning something. So
I think he may have recorded a Tito's video about 6 months ago.
yeah. So
And he's now finally able to upload it.
if you haven't seen it, we would direct you to a video that probably went up yesterday, I believe. It could have gone up today, but in your terms. Go and check out GBHL James's Tea Toast. It is a thing of wonder.
Yes, it is.
He's pulled out all the stops, and he's made a 10-minute epic.
He's made a movie.
Yeah, he's made a small movie about how excited he was down the Tea Toast. So thank you, watch it. It's very funny. He's put a lot of work into it. And yeah, part of us thinks that it's been filmed for about 6 months, just desperate to be released. But yeah, it is very genuinely funny. Cheers, James.
Yeah, we were
going to
give our reactions kind of live on here, but then we thought that you wouldn't like to see us spending 10 minutes of our time watching a video.
A 10-minute reaction video.
Yeah.
Would not be fun.
I mean, we could do slow-mo reaction over 10 minutes.
That sort of thing.
So yeah, very good Tea Toast. But for those who are into Tea Toast videos, and
Sounds like some dark fetish.
yeah, it'd be nice to hear your thoughts on there's now three
Tea Toast videos.
Yeah, the three leading the way with Tea Toast videos. So it'd be nice to hear your comments on the three and why you like each, or why you potentially like one more than the other. Because I think there's a little bit of good rivalry going there.
Oh, absolutely. I think James has certainly staked his claim.
Yeah. So anyway, the other two were Dave Frederick's Tea Toast from the Shadow and Flame channel.
And Matt Davis from Generation Shift. Go and check out their channels and check out their Tea Toasts.
Yes. For James's, check out our channel and his Tea Toast.
Yeah.
But we're not biased.
No.
There's no kind of channel prejudice when it comes to Tea Toast. Everyone's together with a Tea Toast.
Dave's has got the best twist, I think. I still don't feel stupid, but I did not see it coming. It was very, very clever.
I mean, Matt Davies' twist, he just splats that away in the first second.
Yeah, that's good.
Twist is gone.
Yeah, the twist is over. But yeah.
Dave keeps you waiting.
We like Matt though. We like Dave as well. We like him all.
So my David Reed comment from last week is now seeming better and better in comparison to our comments.
So yeah, please go and check out James's Tea Toast.
Yes.
And of course, as goes the way of the Tea Toast, he did pass it on.
He did.
To?
He passed it on to Jay. No, he didn't. It was to Jay. He just tried to say.
You just say Jane no and then Jay.
Jane.
Oh, Jane no.
I was trying to make a joke out of the fact that
that was a joke.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow. I'll get your face.
God, go back and watch that. Watch that back and remind yourselves that this is a joke. That's good.
I'm tired.
So yeah, he passed it on to J22.
Yeah.
So here's to you, Jay. Why did he pass it on to Jay?
Because Jay was his doubles partner for the weekend.
What?
The Seven Stones tournament.
His first tournament.
Right.
First ever GBHL tournament. So cheers to you to come along, Jay. It was a very good tournament. I heard people say that the TOs at this event were the most handsome TOs that had ever been.
Yeah. Well, I said one of them in particular.
Yeah, let's leave it at that. But yeah, it was our tournament over the weekend.
Yes.
So yeah, it was awesome. We ran a tournament. We've run a tournament. Hey, we did that.
And hopefully there'll be a tournament review from James. Is James doing one?
He might be busy.
I just wondered whether he'd done one or not.
Don't know.
Maybe there'll be one in the same kind of time frame that you're getting the Desolation of Stockport.
There is a Desolation of Stockport, and we've done it. We've actually done it. We've had enough kind of content, and there's not been a lot of editing time, but we promise there is a Desolation of Stockport tournament review, 2-parter. So who knows? By the time you see this, you might have seen it. If not, it'll probably be out next week sometime. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
If you like us.
But we can give away. But anyway, J22 really helped James out.
Carried him along.
Carried him to his first ever
victory. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Well done, Jay. So Jay, first ever GBHL tournament, wins. That's amazing. Like people are always saying that
he's done it now. No need to.
Smashed it. Don't come to no one. Come and just rock up winning. Jerk. But you know, people are always saying like, should I come to an event? They're going to be too competitive. I don't know the rules. Jay's first event wins.
I think,
Outstanding.
yeah, it was brilliant. And I think also, if you're a new player, it might be nice to target the 80-point tournaments that are meant to be more fun because, well, certainly our tournament, because we promoted all of this, the fun armies, lots of fluff. People did bring some chronically awful lists.
Yeah, that's good.
Like so many so that we couldn't pick the 5 best themed armies without losing some astoundingly good lists.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a good example. In our rules pack, we gave an example of the kind of army that we thought was so fluffy that we would be willing to break our own rules to allow at the tournament. Someone brought that army and it wasn't in our top 5 fluffy armies. So sorry, Sam.
When we thought it was an absolute banker.
Yeah, but everyone just brought such cool stuff. So I don't know if we might do a retrospective video, a little how did it go thing. That might be nice.
Yeah, or we could take it on to the behind the scenes.
Yeah, we've also filmed some stuff. As we said we were going to do, we filmed some stuff at the event, but we don't know quite how we're going to show you all that because it's quite big. But yes, there's plenty of content coming from that stuff, hopefully. So yeah, well done, James and Jay. That was awesome.
But yeah, if you watch the presentation prize giving at the end that we put out as a video, you'll have seen that there were a lot of other prizes. We weren't just congratulating the winners. There were some cool things, and the most heroic moment had some cool stuff. Do you have some of those?
So what?
Do you still have them, don't you?
Yeah.
So we could talk about those.
We could read them out on camera.
Yeah, well, I don't mean now. I mean we can select some. Nice
Bedtime
ones.
heroic acts.
Bedtime heroic acts. It's a new series.
Good, Sean.
When James is away, we'll take a new idea and run with it.
And of course, it's worth saying that now, we should probably mention this because you're watching this on a Friday. We are taking over essentially.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we don't know quite level, but myself and Tom and Jamie will be guiding you through the channel.
Because
Slightly
tomorrow,
more than normal. Yeah, because tomorrow, in your money,
yeah,
James is getting married. Way! So congratulations.
Yeah.
There's a bonus tea
yeah,
toast.
bonus tea toast for James and
James,
Jane.
don't make another video.
And Jane. Yeah,
and Jane. And to Jane. So James and Jane,
Yeah.
congratulations. We hope tomorrow goes well and that you have a life of wonderful happiness ahead of you.
Yeah. I mean, you're
Tom
the,
agrees.
you're the married one. You can give the tips.
Okay. Try not to leave each other.
Good tip.
It is
You
strong.
managed so far.
Yeah, it's remarkable that she has. So take everything in. I'm sure I said this, James, but people always tell you how quick it goes. Oh, it all goes so quick, and it really, really, really goes really quick. You know how quick they tell you it goes
Do
quicker
you mean
than
a wedding or married life?
the wedding, married
Okay.
life. Oof. The wedding, and so have a look around. Jane, I'm talking to you because you watch these videos. Have a look around and make sure you take everything in because it'll be awesome. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful
Yeah, I
day.
hope it's very sunny. Or if you wanted rain, and that it's
Yeah, if we want
raining.
rain, then we hope it rains.
Yeah.
But yeah, have a wonderful time and have a wonderful time on honeymoon.
Yeah.
So we're going to be, you won't be seeing James in his videos, although let's face it, it wouldn't be beyond the realms of possibility that he starts firing over vlogs from Florida. Stranger things have happened. But we'll be taking over and just trying to get you some content out over the next few weeks.
Yeah, we're hoping to get. We've got. I mean, we always have a plan as a team, but we're now in a
And we
three-way plan rather than a four-way plan.
We've got a bit of content in the bank already, so you should be seeing some stuff coming up. So that'll be cool for you. So yeah, and Jamie will probably be assisted by maybe like Jay or Steve, I would have thought, on GBTV, which stands for Giblin TV.
Giblin TV.
Just came to
Okay.
Giblin Gilball. Gilball Giblin.
That's better.
Gilgib. Gibgil. Ballblin.
Are you trying jokes now?
I don't think they're jokes, they're just mutterings. Mutterings from the wall. So there we go. So we ran a tournament, but other tournaments are available.
Yes.
And the next
You didn't
three
say
of
other
us-
channels are available.
Other channels
given
are
you've banged
also
on
available.
about 3 different channels so far in this video.
That's kind of telling them that other channels are
Okay, fine.
But yeah, tomorrow, as you're watching this again on Saturday, Sunday, Slayer Gaming are running their first 100-point tournament.
Yes,
the
because
year.
they did a doubles tournament.
So
Everyone.
if you watch this and you're bored this weekend and you want to come along, go and sign up.
Yeah,
Called Riddles in the Woodhouse.
And the first place trophy is a massive model of Gandalf.
It's awesome.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, looks really, really cool.
Damien's not going to flash up a picture because he'll get really cross at me if I suggest that he does.
He will.
If you want to see it, go to the Great British Hobbit League Facebook page, go to the events tab, click on Riddles in the Woodhouse, and then there'll be a picture of it somewhere when you scroll.
Do you have any idea what you were pointing at when you were talking about that? Anyway, you might be disappointed when you click on that link. So yeah, Slayer Game are doing that, and Slayer always run great tournaments. You do it. Slayer Game would always run great events.
And they were they the first to have tea in a mug at an event? Were they
Yeah,
the
I don't know-
trendsetters
I don't
that
know if
we've
they were-
completely ripped off?
Yeah, I don't know if they were the first people in the history of the world to do this, but they were the first tournament that I went to
Yes.
where they brought tea in a mug to
Blew
your
his
table.
tiny little mind.
So yeah, I'm very much excited about that. Me and Tom are going.
Yeah, and Slayer. Yeah, the guys are great there. We really enjoy.
Yeah,
the
Tom and
Mansfield
Dan always loving their events.
Yeah.
So we're
So
going
that's
to
next, and then there's another one in quick succession because there's the East Grinstead 2-day event. So it's another 100-point tournament from East Grinstead.
Is that
Their
next
second
one?
Yeah.
It's the end of June, is it?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's my birthday weekend.
Woo! And it's for the best of Venom forever.
Yeah, that'll get really annoying.
Really quick.
So yeah, my birthday's on the Friday, so I'll have to have you in a car driving probably. Oh no, because we'll probably set off on the Saturday morning.
You'll
won't
have
we?
to have me in a car drive. Do you mean you want a lift?
Yeah, well but it came out all wrong. I was trying to say that you'll be singing bad Frozen songs basically.
I think a good Frozen song. But yeah, it's the first 2-day event from East Grinstead. Mid Sussex, Mid Sussex Walk.
Yeah. Yes.
So we don't know where we're staying. We've still got to sort out accommodation.
Yes, we do.
But a lot of people going to that one.
But they always sell out within a minute. It's faster than a. You've not done your company to this time because I was going to say faster than a insert popular band name here.
What on earth are you talking about?
Hear my joke out and then we'll get on to your joke.
I don't have a joke. I'm just
I
confused.
was like, it sells out faster than a.
Yep.
Insert a popular band name here, as in referring to the fact that I don't really know who's popular and who's not.
Right.
T Swift. Sells out
T-Swizzle?
Yeah, sells out quicker than a T Swift concert.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you need to say, all these are our own opinions, blah de blah de blah,
Yeah.
and we don't misrepresent the ideology of T Swizzle or something.
Would you like me to say it now?
Yeah.
As ever in the Palantir, all these are just our own views and opinions and do not represent the views of the Great British Hobbit League or the GBHL Podcast YouTube or any other organisation or body such as T Swizzle's management. Did that go well?
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking about?
We are rusty. Oh dear.
Right.
Not even out of the first paragraph of the job interview, and there's 2 pages.
So yeah, East Grinstead. We'll be heading off over there to see Sam for 2 weeks. Not for 2 weeks, for 2 days. Looking forward to that one. Probably only staying the one night. I would have thought. 'Cause it's relatively local.
Yeah,
so
we can go on
stay Saturday night.
And then after that, it's JT's
Awesome Smaug.
taking a Smaug. You're at your gig. But it's Lily's birthday weekend, so I am unable to attend as well. But I know that a lot of you are attending, and as much as the people who are attending won't like me for saying this, get on it. For them, they don't want more people to come because there's then less chance of them winning Smaug, but everyone else should get on that.
First prize is Smaug. So get in touch with JT at Awkward
That's
Battles.
well worth a punt.
Give them a ring and say Awkward Alliance, and you'll get entered into the raffle to win some awkward dice, which is pretty cool. And support the event. Is it 100 points?
No, it's an 80 point bet.
80 points.
But you do get
Smaug. Smaug!
Which is frankly a ridiculous first place prize. It's amazing.
And bear in mind, your chances to win might be affected because Tom's not going. So that means you're not going to
You're
have
not
an
gonna get a
easy
guaranteed
win in
win,
the
yeah.
first round. Yeah, so it might be tougher for you. But, it's still worth a punt.
Yeah.
So those are the next 3 up and coming events.
My only tip for that event is don't take wild wogs. Just wild wogs.
Strong tip.
They won't go on.
Strong tip.
Take the road to
Right to Rivendell. Dead Glorfindel, you moron, you should have taken it. Yeah, so those are the next 3 up and coming events.
Yeah. Okay, so T-Toast, we're done on the T-Toast events.
I'm on second tee.
Cool.
Which
Oh, you're
is
on second
yeah,
tee.
I'm on to second mug after the Planet mug, which is a Jurassic Park mug because it's
Can we
very
see?
exciting.
Can we see him?
As you're watching this, in 6 days, Jurassic World's out. Woo! Arguably off topic. Next
And I
week's Palantir,
Yeah.
an hour of Jurassic World.
I have Acton's, well, it was Acton's mug. They
So I was
had a
now.
coach on. They
Get your
don't.
own mug out of them.
Yeah. But we had a couple of comments back on last time because we said that the first people to comment would get GBHL status in terms of passing on the T-Toast
Excellent.
because we're running out of people.
Right.
So Richard Clammer and Wobchika
Yeah.
were both well up for that.
Right. So what does that mean?
I don't know, maybe we pass on the T-Toast
To them?
If we
There are reserves.
Yeah, there are
All right,
reserves.
we'll remember that.
But we met both of them at the tournament.
We
We've
did.
met Stephen Denby before.
Met Richard Clammer.
Yeah, which was really cool, and he won the most heroic act.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, which
Won a
we'll
Palantir.
have it. We'll put on the video at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, it's very nice to meet you.
Wobchika said if he's to become a GBHL host, he wants to be paid a Freddo a week.
It's more than we get. So, no.
Cool. On the subject of Freddos, Andreas from Norway is keeping our chat going on
Oh,
Freddos.
excellent, yeah.
He says that we don't have to send a bulk load over because he can buy it all when he comes to Stockport.
It's coming to Stockport.
I think so at some point maybe.
Very exciting.
So I think he's planning to come to next year's Desolation of Stockport.
Cool, we'll come over and we'll give you Freddo. We'll give you a Freddo for free.
Yeah.
And
Well, David Alexander
we'll have a whip round on the channel. And then we'll
whip round for
and then we'll watch you eat it. Like normal.
and record it.
And record it. And then that'll be that week's content.
But yeah, he says he'll send us a 200 gram bar for you to enjoy if you send me a single Freddo in the post.
Alright,
That would
That's
probably
a
be a
good deal.
very good deal on our part.
he has no idea how big Freddos are.
Yeah.
We'll be quids in on that.
Maybe he's looked up the postage from the UK to Norway and it's like, he's actually laughing.
Alright, well let's have a whip round for the postage.
Yeah. Send in postage money donations.
Post us the money for
for
postage.
postage to Norway.
We can do that, let's send him a Freddo. That'd be nice. We've got your address, haven't we, from SBG?
Yeah.
SBG! And by the way, that's a beautiful segue.
Well, I was going to segue.
Right, okay, never mind, you'll do it in a
something
minute.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say, didn't Andreas do a European speak friend question?
He did indeed.
I was just going to give that a plug.
They're doing a vote for the name of it. What's it called? News from the Mark.
Yeah,
potentially.
something like that. Yeah.
It's
Yeah, James was all over that, wasn't it?
It's not in English.
No.
Um,
You'd have a bit of trouble if you... Is it in Scandinavia?
I think it's
one of the
Scandinavian.
Scandinavian languages. I don't know which.
But yeah, if you can
Yeah.
if you can speak that particular language, go and watch it. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah.
But well done for starting up the channel. That's awesome.
Yeah. And
like-
it's another channel plug. We're doing very well today.
Yeah, lots of channel plugs. Cool.
So anyway, sorry, I ruined your segue.
I was just going to say, obviously, you know that SBG issue 2 is available now. Thank you so much to everyone who's got it. A little note on that: we've got some left, but they're going very quick. We are currently out of SBG issue 1, so we are going to get some more.
Yes.
But we haven't got any at the moment. But SBG issue 2, as you watch this, is now available for free as a PDF.
Yeah.
So it'll be all over the place. It'll be very easy to get hold of on our Google Plus page, or if you go to the Facebook, the Great British Hobbit League page, all the links in the various videos and all that sort of stuff. But you can now download it for free for your iPad or your phone, or other tablets are available.
Yes.
But enjoy it, and we hope you like it. And there is your free PDF. And remember, if you do read the PDF and you don't want a physical copy, but you do think it was worth something, if you donate £2 or more, you'll get entered into the raffle to win a box of Grimhammers and Thrall.
Yeah, which is well worth a couple of quid.
Absolutely.
On the punt. But yeah, we hope you enjoy it. And for those who have the physical copies, just to reiterate, thank you very much.
And just because I'm stupidly excited about this,
Yes.
I'm sure some people will roll their eyes at this, but we're excited about issue 3.
We are.
I know that we're not going to be doing. Don't worry, this isn't going to be a regular thing. But issue 3 is obviously in production now, and you guys are all very kindly being quite excited about issue 2, which is great. but things are happening.
Yeah, we've got
with
some
people.
nice little threads going now.
For issue 3, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And we
Issue 2 is rubbish.
Yeah, issue 2.
Why get issue 2?
Issue 2 is so May 2015, but we're it's going to be out towards the end of the year. It's not going to be out for a very long time, but we're very excited about it already. So thank you to you people who know who you are.
They're in motion.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to spend the journey up to Mansfield kind of discussing stuff because we've still not nailed down the 48 pages.
Yeah, I mean, if you might be interested in this sort of thing, but to give you some idea that we're thinking it might come out around October time. Maybe October, November is optimistic, I guess. And at the moment we have we've kind of got a document with what goes on to the 48 pages. That's where we are. There's an article written for it, but there's no InDesign document.
Yeah, and there's always, in our case, far too much to put in. It's really, the question is on streaming it back. Yeah. Because you could bang on for ages about certain things.
Yeah. So that's where we are at the moment.
Yeah,
it's quite
which is cool. But yeah, thanks to those who've got the physical copy. But yeah, you can still download the PDF obviously, and then you've got it on the go as well. So you don't have to spoil your nice hard copy when you're taking it around.
Well, if you're worried about spoiling it, get another one.
Yeah. But yeah, the other thing that we really would like is for people to get in touch and tell us what articles they like or didn't like, because we obviously took that feedback on board last time, so do let us know. The other thing is actually, because we don't have any idea about download statistics, so if you are on the Google Plus page and downloading it, if you want to pop a comment kind of there somewhere on the Google Plus page just saying, yeah, download it from here.
Or send us an email.
Or just send us an email. It'd just be nice to know from our point of view who and where you are.
Yeah.
Just from a point of view of it gives us information on how big the hobby is still and how many people are keeping it going everywhere.
Right.
Which I don't think people really know, because you've got kind of
it
how
also
many
lets
followers
us,
on the channel are, how many people on groups.
It also lets us know if people want the PDF, which is the other hand of it. If no one's downloading it, then
because
maybe
we
don't
just
need to do
don't
that.
really know. Cool. So, still on my first paragraph of the comment. Trivia from last week. I've not thought of a trivia question for this week.
I have.
No. Why did you have to be prepared? Look at his smug face. Well,
Because I care.
Right. Okay, so trivia last week. Yours was the to do with those books. What were they, Damien?
Wasn't it? What is the name of book 4?
It was.
Yeah, it was book 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In the History of Middle Earth series.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And the answer was the shaping of Middle Earth.
Shaping.
Good. It was indeed the shaping of Middle Earth was the correct answer. How did people do?
They did very well.
Didn't they?
They did very well. Who got this right? Wobchick got it right. Troy Keenan got it right, but I think that he was by his bookcase when he was watching. So I think he kind of...
Oh, did you say that?
I think he flicked his eyes, as you said, when someone says don't look at your bookcase.
Huh?
You buy the bookcase, yeah.
Never wanted to look at anything more.
39 got it right. He said it was a beautiful question for him because he got them for Christmas.
Oh, great Christmas run.
And Slackmel or Slatchmel? I'm not sure.
Probably.
Yeah, Slackmel. He got it right. He also provided the print date and the original retail cost, which is
From memory.
probably some. It's either you have got an astounding memory, which is kudos for that,
Could I?
or Wikipedia's helped, or the back of the book.
It'll be the back of the book, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the back of the book.
Yeah.
It's not going to be on.
Oh well, we hope you didn't, because you
Yeah.
shouldn't be looking things up. But if you didn't, well done.
Yeah, and well done to all of you, and you get yourself.
The chance to go and buy Frodo.
Yes.
You're very welcome. Off you go.
Cool. My question was on the scouring of the Shire book.
Yeah.
And I asked, we were talking about Golfin Bull, who's an orc character who no longer exists as a profile, but he is in the Scouring of the Shire book. And I asked which 2 other profiles featured on the page with him, and Damien's trying to get it out so that he can show you, I think. He's... Oh dear. Anyway, whilst Damien tries that,
I have it.
Yeah, on the page with Golfing Bull, we have
A wild wag chieftain, probably.
a white.
A white wag and a white wag chieftain.
Yes. So the trick here is knowing it's white as well, because most people will probably say wild for those instead of white, because
Incorrect.
that's what the new profiles say. However, only one person fell into that trap who kind of said these anyway. But loads of people got this right.
Yeah.
But literally everyone who answered the... Not everyone, but most people who answered the question got this right.
Maybe we're idiots.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I was surprised.
Slackmail got it again. Troy Keenan got it again. Samuel King, Mark Bebe, Dr. Dan, Andreas from Norway, Samuel King, Zarfai Engel, Deodert Coppenall, and Quinn the James Slayer Duggan.
I thought that was hard.
So did
I thought that was really hard.
And they
How the hell did you know
just smashed.
Yeah, we hope you're not looking this up.
Then there was a bonus question on
What
what
was
was on
a
the
bonus
other page, and who is it?
It is Barry White, the Barrow White,
Yeah.
and the Goblin Shaman.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you who have just listed got that as well.
I don't get that. Just well done, but
Yeah.
it's a 2006 out of production book. You could maybe get the White Wargs because they were part of the. That's the fluff, but then
Yeah.
knowing a Barrow White and a Goblin Shaman, they have nothing to do with them. Wow,
Yeah. So
bigger nerds than me, aren't they?
yes, there are. So well done, guys.
Well done.
You get yourself loads of Freddos, bonus Freddos galore for that.
Yeah, if you have a chance to go out and buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to get sued?
No.
Um,
I was disappointed.
If you knew
No,
it.
no. Go on.
like, I don't know, I'm sure you all did, but no looking it up, yeah? This isn't a research exercise. You've just got to know it from memory.
I was disappointed that Wild Warg Gaming, the channel, didn't get the White Warg Chieftain.
That's their thing.
The White Warg,
sure.
that is their thing. Yeah, this is another channel plug. This is the theme for this week. I think the guy's called Neil who does it. But anyway, there's another channel shout out.
What game?
With stuff like hobby vlogs and unboxings, that kind of thing on the channel.
Cool.
Cool, so your trivia for this week.
Yep.
And I'm going to look one up whilst you tell yours.
So, my trivia question for this week, which I have lovingly prepared,
Which is how many pages in this book?
unlike Thomas, that was a hauntingly authentic impression, though, well done, is, what is the name of the 5th in the series of the History of Middle-earth books? Am I not allowed that?
No.
Right. No, I have this. It's the Lord of the Rings. It's a DVD collection. You're probably not familiar. Well, I say you're probably not familiar with it. The way things are going, you probably all made it. There are 3 films here. This one's called The Fellowship of the Ring. It's named after the first book in the Lord of the Rings. It's called Unlocking the Secrets of Middle-earth. The whole series is called Secrets of Middle-earth Inside Tolkien's Fellowship of the Ring. And it's basically, they're 3 kind of hour-long documentaries about the Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. And they were made in, I think it was like 2003-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, 2003. So you're talking about Return of the King time, okay? Now my question for you is, in that series, who narrates the series? And it's not Morgan Freeman, for example. There's a link. It's someone appropriate. It's also someone gonna make you go, ah.
Is it GBHL James or Jamie?
Yeah, spoilers. So yeah, that's my question. Who narrates that series inside Tolkien's Lord of the Rings? Now, again, I'm sure 27 people are going to get this right, but as far as I'm concerned, this is incredibly tricky because I've not seen this around a lot. So if anyone gets it, I'll be very impressed. Who is the narrator of that series of documentaries?
Good shout.
Have you got one?
Yep.
Yep.
It's a tenuous question because I've just picked up the nearest book and got a question from
Have you?
Yes. My question
I would never do that.
is on the Fellowship of the Ring rulebook. So this is the first ever rulebook.
Bit of history there.
Yeah. Because we've got a comment that we want to address on this, hence why this was around.
Chris
But-
Dan just went nuts.
Yeah, yeah. But in this book, it has all of the very, very, very original rules and the original profiles. I don't know why I needed very to precede all that, but it kind of worked. And obviously the profiles have since changed over the time. And one of the things that is quite striking, I think we discussed before, is that the point values are not the same.
They're different.
They're different. Because obviously the game back then was meant for scenario play, so they weren't too fussed about what points they assigned to certain models. So my question, which everyone can have a stab at least, is Galadriel's profile in the Fellowship of the Ring book, how many points was she worth? So not how many points is she worth now, what was it then?
What's her original points cost?
Yeah. Bonus points if you can get the difference between that and now, though it's more obvious what she is now.
12.
Yeah, and yeah, cool. If you could name her 2 special rules from the Fellowship book, then that's utter bonus.
That's a bonus.
That's
Who knows what
that's.
you might
I
want.
think you've looked it up, but if you haven't, then you're very good. So yeah, she has 2 special rules, 2 magical powers, but let's not make it too convoluted. So yeah, what are her 2 special rules and how many points
Cool.
is she?
There you go. Some trivia for you.
Yes. Good. Ticked. Right. Oh, I forgot to say Dave Shearer's answer to my question on what other profiles are on Golfing Bull's page.
Mhm.
And he said it's Golfing Bull's brothers,
Right.
soccer ball, and tennis ball.
It's good, it's
I
strong.
enjoyed that.
What should you do if you see a fireman?
What?
What should you do if you see a fireman?
I don't know, knowing you, I don't know if something's out of the blue. Is it a scuba diver? Do you want me to say what the initials of scuba are? No.
What should you do if you see a fireman?
Run.
Put it out, man.
Oh,
That's a joke.
yeah. For Dave Fredericks.
From yeah, it's a fire-based joke.
Anyway, another comment, just kind of a more random comment, is Deodert Coppenall doesn't. What is Damien talking about with him for evil Farrell?
With him for evil Farrell.
Yeah, no, for evil question mark Farrell question mark.
Oh, about what am I bringing?
Yeah.
I'm bringing Pharrell Williams, the lead singer of hip hop. Are they hip hop? I don't know. Rap act Nerd, Nerd, which is appropriate for this show.
Is it?
Yeah, because nerd.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Pharrell Williams, who a lot of you know, he sings songs.
How many times does he get?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
He's bringing. No, I'm not bringing Pharrell Williams or none. I'm bringing Pharrell's.
No, Farrell. Say Farrell or Kai.
Sorry, Pharrell Uruk-hai.
Yeah, you always shorten it, and then no one has a clue what you're talking about. This is why.
Most of them.
Because do you know why?
Because they're out of production.
No, because they're obscure models that aren't in the book or the films, and no, they're just a made-up creation to help people win games.
It's not my fault though.
Awful models.
They're lovely models. They're
They're awful.
2 out of 3 are gorgeous.
They're awful.
Are you serious?
They're absolutely awful.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just being
Terrible.
obtuse now.
They're absolutely terrible.
Nah, you're doing this thing.
Possibly the worst models in the game.
Yeah, see, you went too far. Daryl Uruk-hai are what I based a lot of my very competitive armies from last year around. And so if I'm taking ferals, it means taking an army of lots of feral Uruk-hai.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what that means.
And you can get your Fururkas out of the way now as well. Because you say that
Fururkas.
sometimes.
Yeah, so Fururkas were then, that became the term for when I took ferals and berserkers
Or
together.
Uruk-hai and Uruk-hai Berserkers.
Yes, Thomas. And you put them together and you get Fururkas. And
Genius.
or Beryl Uruk-hai, who's a really annoying nosy neighbour. But yeah, Fururkas are an army, an Isengard army that's heavy with feral Uruk-hai and Uruk-hai Berserkers. There you go. The more you know. They're not real names though. Fururkas isn't like, you won't read anyway.
No. Apart from on your one ring, like, long-winded
I kept
comments.
having to. It was when I used to write everything up, so I kept having to write feral and berserkers, and I just It's like text speak.
Yeah. Okay, so last week we talked about, took us a while to get to this, dice superstitions.
No
2
idea.
weeks ago, sorry.
Dice superstition. Oh yeah, we did.
Yes, we had a few comments on that. Who else but Haldir talked about the Mordor dice with the Eye of Sauron on? When it comes up with 1, it's the Sauron says no. And that's what Kieran says on the videos as well. The Eye of Sauron says no.
Yeah.
I like that one. Steve was defending his black campaign dice.
Cheaty black dice.
Yeah. Which, I don't know, I mean he's just, he's written a lot just trying to get around the fact that they are just cheating. He's trying to dress it up with fluff, but...
Filthy cheaty black.
He says he reckons he loses more games than he wins with those kind of dice, but that's
just because he's awful.
it's probably because he's playing GBHL James and he's cheating as well.
Yeah, it's a big cheat.
Because he's got the cheaty Element Games dice.
Yeah, he does.
And then they kind of cancel each other out.
Yeah, exactly.
And then there's no point playing Jamie with his cheaty red dice.
Yeah. Or me with my cheaty 1 ring dice.
No, yeah. You need to get him with the Bosch dice. So, yeah. No, we jest, of course, Steve, to a certain extent. He says that one thing he does do that's superstitious is if he is rolling single dice like for bow fire shots and he gets a 6 with 1, he won't use that dice again if he knows he needs a 6 again.
Yeah, it's used up at 6, doesn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obvious.
So,
I was
just
playing,
common sense there.
In the game after the tournament where I played Double Dragon with my orcs there, you may have seen it live back repped on the Facebook page. That orc with the throwing spear who got a 6 to hit a dragon, a 5 to wound,
Random.
hit the dragon in the combat, and then a 6 and a 6 to wound. I would throw it at the wall and onto the table. And so for the rest of the game, when he was throwing a throwing spear up onto the wall, every single time I did it, I got a 6. Except the times where I didn't, I'd chosen to forget.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that became a thing. Like off the wall, guaranteed a 6.
Cool. New one. J22 said, for the 3 games on Monday, I just used the GBHL dice which I'd bought earlier, and look how they turned out.
Well, they obviously wink.
They wouldn't stop rolling 6s.
There you go. Get some of them. That's Jay who won the tournament.
Yeah, Jay. I think James has paid him. He said if we're going to be doubles partner, you need to make comments about how good the dice are
It's fine though.
to sell those. But yeah, if you are looking for
Point is, he's done it.
yeah, if you are after GBHL dice, get in touch with ilovewargaming@gmail.com because we don't want to have to email you back about that. Jamie.
We haven't got any.
Jamie and James can do it, but they are running dangerously low. I think they're pretty much done
Wow.
with those.
Good
Jamie
to
was saying. And Jamie was very generous, and there was some GBHL dice on offer in our raffle.
Good work. It was lovely. Thank you very much, Jay.
So that was cool, and the dice were very popular in the raffle actually.
Yeah. More popular than like £20 boxes of models. Crazy fools.
Anyway.
Thank you. I know it didn't make. This is important.
Yeah.
It didn't make it into the. We said this.
Yeah, when we
in
were
during the
recording.
raffle.
Yes.
And it wasn't when we were recording. So if you are watching this, and I know you do, we want to say a big thank you to Al Wood.
Yes.
For donating a box of Arable Warriors. We did thank everyone. We got everyone at the tournament to say thank you, but you might not have seen it. So thank you very much for
They
that.
all clapped you.
Yeah, it was very, very generous of that. JT Noble of Orca Battles obviously also gave us some stuff.
Yeah, his with a Outproduction Warrior tin of dice, which is cool.
Sam Page from Mid-Sussex War Gamers gave us some Mid-Sussex War Games dice, and Jamie gave us some of those dice. So thank you. But yeah, thank you very much to Elwood. Because he wasn't promoting anything.
He wasn't at the event.
No, he just sent us a box
yeah,
of
that
models.
was absolutely
very much appreciated.
lovely
Yeah.
Of you. So thank you very much.
So whoever got the Warriors variable, you have Al Wood to thank.
Yes. Cool. And just there was just a nice comment from Hodgman about the dice superstitions. He didn't say anything about dice superstition. He was just like, this is reminding me about getting some custom dice made for my army, because just dice are cool.
Dice are cool. Dice is dice. Jamie nicked 3 of mine.
Did
Yeah, he took them up north. He left a tape measure, a towel, and his 3 Palantirs, and he took 3 of my dice. I don't know why.
he? Was that the payment?
Yeah, apparently. I'll have these 3 dice. I'll leave you a towel, tape measure with Jamie written on it, so no one will ever think it's yours.
He did leave you the Planters.
Yeah.
Well, that's filthy northern.
Yeah. Northern dice thief.
Cool. And Larry also said stuff about dice. It was a long comment. I'm joking, Larry. Yeah, he was saying about he has superstition like you with the wall, I guess now, on the technique that if it's an important roll, he'll throw it up because he thinks that gives it more chance to
Absolutely.
get the 6.
Yeah.
It's giving it that flight time to think about where do I need to go
We need
to
to
get
get on
the
to the
6.
6.
Yeah.
It's like having Tetris and spinning it around.
Yeah. I do that. I do that for important roll-offs. I'll kind of make a big deal out of throwing it, more just because that adds to the fun.
If you can get a wall into your game, you could, isn't it?
It's all about that bounce.
Just bring a ministerial section with you. Just gonna put that there. 6. Smashed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually smashed it. Sorry.
That joke has been 2 weeks in the making. Oh dear.
Yeah, that was good.
Cool, so that was dice. And this week, what are we talking about? Well, we have a very quick thing that we kind of alluded to before from Chris Dan. So, a couple of weeks ago, well, I don't know how long ago, about a month ago for you guys, we talked about the old profiles and whether there was stat creep and things like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And Chris just had a very interesting comment about Arwen, about how awesome she was in the Fellowship of the Ring. And so obviously her creep would be the other way, i.e. getting worse.
Yeah, yeah.
But Arwen's profile, for 65 points, she was 3 might, 3 will, 3 fate. 3's in all the right places, that's pretty good. She also had 2 attacks, which she doesn't have now. And her magical power, she didn't have Nature's Wrath to be fair, but she has Confound, which is better on a 4+, which essentially kind of pushes everybody away.
Does it push them 6 inches?
Yeah, 6 inches away. Then they get knocked over and take a strength 3 hit. So it's uber Nature's Wrath.
So you could ride her into the middle of an army.
Yeah.
And then just go.
Yeah. It looks so awesome.
That's pretty cool.
It's like Barge / Nature's Wrath in one go. So yeah, that is fairly cool from Arwen. So yeah, cheers for that, Chris. And potentially someone we may start talking about this, but talk about give a bit more detail on how the rules changed over time, kind of a history of the game.
Yeah.
Segment at some point, not in the Palantir, but as a
separate series. Well, once the guys are done with the source book reviews.
Yeah, are they on
Free Peoples is on the channel at the moment, like in the background.
Yeah.
So that'll be out soon. Then they've just got Mordor, and I thought after that maybe one of the things we might do is go through
the source books. Yeah, and some of the source books that we've mentioned, this things like Fall of the Necromancer, etc. So yeah, let us know your favourites of those kind of things, so we can start planning that. Mm-hmm. For a rainy day. So yeah, this time I wanted to bring something up that I've been meant to say for a while, but keep forgetting because
yes, you do.
I'm like that. So basically, the topic that we want to talk about is the international scene.
Ooh.
Because there's a couple of kind of topical things we can chat about on that. But one thing we wanted to say was that. Obviously, we know there's the Great British Hobbit League, and we have tournaments, etc. I think it's quite widely known about the German league as well.
With Tabletop Liga.
Yeah.
Go and check out their channel.
Yeah, and they have a channel, no plug. But yeah, they have tournaments as well. But there is now a New Zealand Hobbit League, which is really cool because that's Middle Earth.
It is Middle Earth.
For one. So it's like everyone's playing at home, like we're all away because we're in the wrong place.
Yep.
I guess they just have scenery just there in New Zealand. It's just there.
Yeah, of course.
They just rock up and start playing, and it's just the Shire.
Yeah, they just go outside and start playing. Yeah.
Just on the ground.
God almighty.
Anyway, yeah, Matthew Ridgely has set up the league there and is getting that going, and they've got a few tournaments lined up, which is really, really cool. So yeah, check out if you're in New Zealand. Or if you're in Australia and you fancy popping over, I'm sure it's not that far, given Australia is such a small country, it won't take you long to get to New Zealand.
It's like an island, like us,
yeah,
so
it must be small. Find the New Zealand kind of Facebook page on Facebook, obviously, and get involved in that if you are in those regions.
I went to Australia with Gap Year. When I was 18.
Are you going to be talking about this for an hour?
No.
Okay.
It's a little thing.
Good.
And I didn't really have any idea how big it was.
No.
We did the East Coast.
Yeah.
And we went from Sydney to Brisbane to Cairns. And I can't remember which one it was, but one of the journeys between it, we got on a Greyhound coach.
Yeah.
18 hours
Oh.
from these two cities. Like, and this is like, you know, the countries like that, and this is a bit, so it was like 18 hours. Like when you got on the coach, you're like, well, he's obviously drunk. Like what? 18? Just try and think about that. But it's an island, so it must be small.
Yeah, we can drive around the UK.
18 hours, and that was between two of them. The two mates. It's like driving from here to Bristol or Southampton or something.
Yeah.
18 hours. How big that country is blows my mind.
Because we know there's a few of you guys in Malta. So
Similarly large.
yeah, I mean, think how far around Malta you could get in 18 hours. You could probably go around it about 18 times.
It's just, it's balmy. And isn't also Australia one of the countries that's smaller on the maps than it is? Isn't that one of the ones that's been?
No, it's the other way. If you're close to the poles, you're stretched on the Mercator.
But yeah, I remember that blowing my mind. So yeah, you know, keep going. If you're in Australia and there's a game in New Zealand, it's like us going to Antarctica or something.
Dear. So yeah, they have a Facebook page. Search New Zealand Hobbit League.
Cool. Good luck with that, guys.
You should find it.
Is Scott involved in that?
Yeah.
Scott's
So.
big New Zealand
Oh yes, Scott.
place.
Yeah.
Scott Bond.
Yeah, we've tea-toasted him.
Again, we're probably I don't know if that's offensive, but it's like Scott lives in New Zealand, so he must know this guy.
Yeah, he must be involved. But yeah, apparently there's people from all over the country. So yeah,
Cool.
doesn't matter if you're North or South Island, get involved. Because you know they're both small islands. Tasmania as well. I don't know if there are any.
Tasmanian Hobbit League.
Yeah, Tasmania.
Spins around.
If you are from Tasmania, please do comment below.
One guy, it's one devil. One devil going, I'm on my own.
Yeah. Yeah. They're hoping to get a channel going soon as well.
Is this the Tasmanian Hobbit?
Oh no, we've moved back to New Zealand.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll have some content as well at some point. But yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to talk about the international scene. But maybe we can go on to the topical thing of what we've announced in a video recently as well. But just a quick note. We've talked about this before because we were trying to work out how many Hobbit players there were worldwide, and we think we were probably grossly off. And Oliver Riedel was kind of nudging us towards everyone who doesn't speak English, which is a very valid point. But yeah, it's a shame we haven't done some stats on the magazine, but that there's quite a wide range of where people are from, because we've had messages from people from across the globe.
You mean for SBG?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've sent it to about 15 countries, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that.
So we've done US and Canada.
Malta's in there, definitely. A few have gone to Malta.
Yeah.
Greece.
Malta, Greece.
Denmark.
Yeah, Denmark, Sweden.
Ireland. Republic of Ireland, definitely.
Yeah, Republic of Ireland. All of the UK, England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Wales. France.
Yeah, Germany, obviously.
Belgium, Austria, Switzerland, Netherlands,
New Zealand, obviously.
New Zealand and Australia.
Quite a lot in Australia, actually. Because it's massive.
Yeah.
Low population density, though.
Yeah, Denmark. Do we have a Norway? Is there a Norway?
I think there might be a Norway.
So maybe we have got all of Scandinavia apart from Finland. Where are you, Finland?
Finland. Nilpois.
Nilpois. Yeah, we've not had a Spain, but there was that Spanish forum that discussed it.
Yeah.
But we've not had Spain.
So yeah, there's a lot of countries that play the game.
Yeah.
But we don't know how big the scene is in those countries.
Yeah.
But then it's probably because, however big it is, the majority of those people are speaking their native tongue, and so aren't communicating in an English-speaking forums.
So it doesn't pick up on our radar. So yeah, but anyway, it's quite cool when there's people across the world kind of you'd never chat to people from say Denmark, and then you have a few emails with someone from Denmark, which is pretty cool. Plus, also their English is amazing.
A fun bit of news for you, talking about international people. If anyone lives in Jersey,
Oh yeah, that was outstanding.
there's a toy shop somewhere on the island, and I don't know where it is, but I've been to Jersey.
It's probably
so
so
I
is
won't say-
Australia.
It's probably the Jersey toy shop that are having a massive sell-off of all their Hobbit stuff, 50% off apparently.
Get to Jersey.
So if you, I love Jersey. I used to go there as a kid a lot. So yeah, if you're in Jersey, if you're in the Channel Islands, nip over. Someone is. We've sent someone to Guernsey.
Yeah.
So I can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a French sounding name. But if you're watching, go over to Jersey Toy Shop. They've got 50% off all the Hobbit stuff and they're selling it off. You're welcome. Send us some.
Yeah.
Actually, no. We'll scrap this. We'll edit this out. We'll get in touch with him.
Yeah.
Get him to buy us that
Yeah.
stuff and then send it.
Yes.
Fine.
So, after edit.
Don't forget to edit this. Don't forget to edit this.
Yeah.
Don't forget to edit this.
So, what's going on in Jersey? Nothing.
Nothing's in Jersey.
Right,
No,
good.
it's fine.
Move on. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, there is a reasonable footprint, but yeah, maybe like in Spain, we generally don't talk to anyone in Spain, but there's definitely forums
I mean,
in Spanish.
yeah, GW. It's about where the GWs
Yeah.
are, aren't they? It's like the only way there would be a foothold is wherever Games Workshop had a presence.
Have you got a White Dwarf? The old ones where they used to say where they had stores?
Maybe.
Because that goes through all the countries, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I never look at that page usually, but now it's looking like a very useful page. Here's another White Dwarfs.
Maybe. This is great content as always. Oh yeah. Good shout, mate. So GW. This is good, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got the UK and then Belgium.
Yeah.
This isn't just going to be a list of countries, right? What are we going for, the big ones?
Yeah, the ones that.
Belgium, Denmark.
The one where they have a GW, because they don't actually have a GW in Belgium at this time.
Oh, I see. These are these are independents, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got you.
I know Belgium does buy yours. Yours is
Yeah.
later, so that there's a GW in Antwerp.
Yeah. Then there's one in Denmark, Ireland.
In Copenhagen, I imagine.
Finland's got one at this point. The Netherlands, Norway.
Finland has one. Where?
No,
Where's Finland?
Sweden, and that's it.
That's it.
But then they had independent resellers
Yeah.
in places.
So the US doesn't have a. Where's the United?
does. It must be.
Oh,
somewhere
US and Australia have their own white dwarves,
Yeah.
so it's not included here.
else. Yeah.
So, because US and Australia have their own white dwarves.
Bear in mind this one, I picked this up entirely arbitrarily. This is from August 2008, so there's very likely more stores since then. But there's quite a small Asian presence.
Yeah.
That's what you notice. Like here, there's one independent seller in Taiwan, one in Thailand,
2 in China,
one in South Korea, none in North Korea.
5 in Singapore. Told you not to get political in this episode.
I think Kim Jong-il actually invented Games Workshop.
There's one in the Philippines.
There's one in the Kingdom of Bahrain. But that's interesting. I think that market they never
Yeah.
kind of went into, which is really interesting because I'm pretty sure. I don't know if China's in here. They've got 2 in there. Years and years ago, it's a bit of GW history. When they switched from from lead to white metal, which looked the same but didn't have lead in it.
Yeah.
I'm sure part of the reason they said for that was so they could expand into territories where they couldn't sell toys as lead. And China was mentioned, I think. And we're talking about sort of I think this was around 97, 98, and they changed it and they basically went, oh, it's amazing, it's white metal, oh, you're going to love this because it's easier to convert because it's different and it's really, really expensive, so that's great for you. And that's when all the blisters went down from having 4 models into 3 models. But that was part of it, to kind of expand out into other territories.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, maybe it's a cultural thing over there about that kind of toy thing isn't popular, I don't know.
For those who were in Hong Kong in 2008, and don't worry, the shop has just moved address, so it's not
Same
gone.
for those of you who have time travelled to Hong Kong. There's one in the UAE, that's interesting. In Dubai. I wonder if that's still there. But that so yeah, a lot in Europe then.
I've missed out. I was in Serbia and Montenegro. I could have gone to one of their hobby stores.
Yeah.
Independent stockists and got
Mm,
all over them.
well,
My
most
parents would have
certainly
been
not got
all
any
over
hobby
that
work.
if I'd said, you know what, shall we just make a quick detour to the model shop?
One in Romania. I think they sell vampire games.
One in Lithuania.
One in the Falklands.
There's one in the Falklands.
Yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that list of countries.
But
But it's kind of interesting. seeing this spread.
GW Helsinki. Get in touch if you're from Finland.
Yeah, what's up?
The other
What's up,
Scandinavian
Finland?
nations are doing themselves proud.
So we think then if you've got GWs, that's your only chance of
Yeah.
really having a foothold.
Yeah. Yeah, or a lot of independent stockists.
Yeah. But it's the GW store.
But Malta doesn't have one.
You go. My experience over here was that you went to an independent stockist that was closer to you, but
Mhm.
that didn't get you into things. It was like you'd got into it, you knew
Yeah.
about it, you'd not going to the workshop, and then you went to your independent.
I guess
closer
another
to
thing
you.
could be kind of people who've moved away from a country that has that
Mm.
as well. But yeah, so yeah, that's our kind of witterings on where GWs are across the world.
It's a good topic, right?
Yeah. But we wanted to say something about our next venture.
Can we also what we'd like
This
to
has been an
know?
amazing episode.
Damn
hasn't
right,
it?
yeah.
We are absolutely.
Bear in mind,
destroying
you
this.
can't complain about this because what you tune into every week is to hear me and Tom bang on about nothing on a sofa.
Yeah, and if you
that's
don't-
exactly what we're doing.
If you don't suggest topics, we'll just ramble on like this.
I think this is
you know,
interesting.
like a white dwarf.
What we'd like to know is where you're all from.
Yeah.
So like genuinely, if you're watching this, you poor fools. But like, let us know where you're from, and if you're in London, it's not going to be a big deal for us, really. But anyone internationally, let us know what the scene's like. Like, are there a lot of people there who play it? Are there a lot of like events and that kind of thing?
It'd still be interesting in the UK if you say which city you're from and whether there's a big presence there.
It always amazes me, every now and again, someone pops up on the GBHL. For anyone who's international watching this, GW's headquarters in Warhammer World are in Nottingham, and every now and again, someone pops up on the Facebook going, "Hi, I'm based in Nottingham. Are there any gamers around here?" I was like,
Hundreds.
"Yeah,
All of them.
all of them. They're all there." So yeah, let us know, and let us know what the scene is like there, wherever there is.
Yeah.
Especially in Finland.
Yes. And the scene in Australia is obviously booming because it takes an hour to get anywhere.
Yeah, it's very small.
Yeah. So yeah, the thing I'm trying to get onto is our America trip to Washington DC.
So you've remembered now.
Yes, I have remembered. The Nova Open isn't in Washington DC, for those who are worried. It is in Virginia, but Washington DC isn't a state, right? It's about 15 minutes outside of Washington, which
And to us,
It's in
living in
Virginia.
London, UK, it's in Washington DC.
Yes.
It's all relative.
yeah. Yeah, that's like when we say Titans, we might say it's in London,
Yeah.
even though it's in Finchley,
Yeah.
because no one knows where Finchley is.
When we're crossing the Atlantic, it
Yeah.
might as well be in Washington DC.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
That's what we're finding
mentioned
anyway.
it in a pub that was very, very noisy. Sorry
Yes.
about that, and we didn't realise at the time. We've done the announcement, but yeah, we're off to America, which is very exciting. So thank you to the DCHL guys.
Yes, and
out
we're
there.
pretty much finalised in terms of we just need to pick between two
Yeah, we
aircraft
have two
providers.
flights.
Yes.
Tom's in charge of flights. So
Well,
yeah,
Jamie.
What?
And Jamie.
And Jamie. Yeah, I'm in charge of picking one. That one. Like that
Yeah.
one.
So we're pretty much there on that. I still need to submit for the Open.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, regardless, we are going. So what we wanted to, I guess we kind of alluded to it in the video we talked about, but it'd be great if there are guys in the US, and I know that like Australia, it is a reasonably large country, but
I like Tom's geography segment.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
That it's quite a large country.
yeah. Fact for the day: America's quite big, Australia's quite big, Britain's
Next
not that
week, other big countries.
big.
Russia.
Jersey and Malta, not that big.
Okay.
So yeah, if you guys could get over to the Nova Open, I know that obviously you probably would have to get a flight given the size of America, but given their taxation on internal flights, it's not as much as a flight to somewhere in Europe would be for us.
People constantly say things like getting a flight in America is like getting a train over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true at all, but people say it all the time.
I don't know how many dollars you would have to pay for your flight to Washington DC, but
But Tom wants to meet you.
yeah,
We all want to
David
meet you.
doesn't.
No, but it's awesome. It's cool. Like whenever we go to a tournament here in the UK, you always meet new people from the channel and from the forums and stuff. So we're very keen to meet as many as we can on this trip. So if you are interested, it would be great to see. There's some people coming from Canada now, I believe.
Oh, there.
Down to it, yeah. So we're really looking forward to it. It's a bizarre thing to be thinking about.
Yeah.
that it's actually going to happen.
But we need to bring some Team GB t-shirts.
Absolutely, yeah. We're Team GB.
Big Union Jacks all over.
Yeah, we'll look like football
Caps.
football thugs.
Yeah.
I was go over a football shirt.
I had a quick look on the kind of the Olympic team kits, but they're all like out of production now. But that would have been awesome.
Skin tight.
Yeah, the cycling
Yeah.
swim. It's the Olympic swim
Go
kit.
over in GB mankinis.
Yeah.
They're outstanding. So obviously from everyone over here, what we want to know is what do you think we should bring?
Yes, because we're representing Britain.
Represent!
So just as who came over and destroyed everybody at Titans? The Dutch?
Sam and Fran.
Yeah.
Fan Langland?
Yeah,
is
the
it?
Langlands. They came with utter filth and finished first and second?
No.
First and third?
Something like that, yeah.
Long
Bottom Carnival.
The Long Bottom Carnival last year. So they definitely represented
Yeah, very well.
the country
So
well.
we've got to go and keep the British end
Yeah.
up, you know?
Yeah, I mean James will be in attendance, so that's an issue. So maybe focus on James's
Is
list.
Jay coming?
Oh yeah, we should invite Jay.
Yeah, well, we'll have to. I'll carry him off.
So we'll do that, and we'll also bring your wall. That'll help. We can bounce dice
Rock
off that.
out with a bit of Britain. I'll bring a bit of Hadrian's Wall, they'll love that. Yeah, so you know, what should we bring? Any tips for us to go and
Yeah. Would you recommend Feral Urukali or
Absolutely.
Urukali Berserkers or
Absolutely.
a combination of the
Smaug? Should we take Smaug? It is
two?
700
I'm not
points.
packing that.
Flat pack.
Flat packs. Right? Build when you get there. Build and paint when you get there.
That'd be a fun 3 days, wouldn't it? So yeah, let us know all that sort of stuff. We're very excited.
It's
kinda crazy.
It's 800 points, 750 points.
It's 700, isn't it?
It's on
It's on the
700.
dot, I think.
It's on the dot.
It's on the Smaug dot,
It's on the Smaug dot.
I think. So yeah.
So we're going to take some ballistas,
I'm going to take golfing ball
golfing ball.
and soccer ball and tennis ball. If you're a big fan of tennis, come on Murray for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That was 2
He's
days
already
ago.
lost by now.
That was 2 days ago in your way. He's playing David Frere in the semi tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. But yeah, so that's cool. Let us know that sort of thing. What you think we should take.
Yeah.
Just give Tom an army list.
Yeah. Because give Tom. Yeah. Don't give me any of this Road to Rivendell stuff.
Give him an
Just
army list.
imagining the comments now. Yeah. So we're excited about that.
So excited, and as we said, I know it was a loud video, but thank you so much to everyone who has donated and however you made this happen. It is amazing, and we're very, very chuffed, and we're delighted to be able to go over there and meet you.
Yeah, and hopefully we can get some exciting content as well as winning the tournament.
Yeah,
one of us.
And I'm going to run around with the lost symbol and try and work out all the ways that Dan Brown was wrong about American history, like he normally is about Italian history and stuff. Yeah. Have you read the lost symbol?
No.
Garbage. Utter garbage. But entertaining garbage.
Okay. Just like this. And on that bombshell.
That is so good. That was outstanding. We hope you have enjoyed what is undoubtedly the best episode of the Palantir you've ever heard.
Yeah, probably the most polished, well-scripted version.
I enjoyed it.
So, yeah.
I enjoyed it. I think our enthusiasm will have carried through the rubbish.
Yeah. Don't forget you've got a lot of things to comment about this week. There's the trivia.
God, I know as well.
There's where you're from and how good the scene is in your area and how
Your
big your
age.
country is.
Please don't forget to tell us how big your country is. So Next week we go, what the hell are these comments?
Which source books or whatever you'd be interested in us reviewing in a kind of a week, or whether you'd be interested in us going through a history of the rules, going from Fellowship, Two Towers, Return of the King, the One Ring Rulebook, and the Hobbit. Was there something else that we asked people
I think
about?
that will do. That's enough homework.
Yeah, that's enough homework for tonight. And J22, pass on that tea toast.
Good luck, James, with your wedding. We hope you have a fantastic time.
Yeah.
We'll see everyone at the tournament this weekend,
Mhm.
and we're very excited.
Yes.
We'll probably do a tournament review
Yes.
at some point. As ever, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
Support your Hobbit hobby.
And happy strategy battle gaming wherever you are in the world.
Don't forget to tell us how large your country is.
Outstanding content.
Yeah.